is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 17 of the 2022 season here in the Premier Madden League. Our Houston Texans are going against undoubtedly the hottest team in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia only has one loss to date entering today's game, and that was all the way back in week 2 against the Indianapolis Colts, back when the defending Super Bowl champion owner Mole was the head honcho. Philadelphia since then, well, they haven't even come close to losing, and definitely this is a matchup between two teams going in different directions. The Philadelphia Eagles, who got a new owner in the offseason compared to last season's owner that gave us the 8th overall pick in the draft because the Eagles did that badly. These Eagles are potentially Super Bowl bound, and we'll talk about how that affects our draft pick later on. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that's Deshaun Watson. This is the Deshaun Watson revenge game against the Houston Texans. Watson was asked to be traded, so we granted his wish, traded him to Philadelphia. Now he has his revenge game as we are underway. The Houston Texans, 6 wins on the season, eliminated from playoff contention, and the Philadelphia Eagles with Super Bowl aspirations. We'll see how this one plays out. Second down, that's going to be Miles Sanders on the reception, close to a first down. Let's see if they give him the spot. They do not. It's 3rd down and inches. Great tackle by Roquan Smith as the Eagles go quick, and they get Dallas Goedert for the first down. So Philadelphia going up-tempo early for the second play in a row as Watson drops back, pressure inside, and Deshaun Watson's picked off. Justin Reed will make the Eagles read it and weep. He's gone with this one. It's a pick 6 for the Houston Texans, who are suddenly riding a wave of momentum on the back end of this season. We pulled off the win against the Chicago Bears before the bye week, almost defeated the Indianapolis Colts, and then got the win against the Jaguars last week. Now here we are leading early against an Eagles team that we really shouldn't have much of a chance of competing with. But these Houston Texans are playing a little different in the last couple of weeks as Watson down low. Miles Sanders, watch out. Roquan Smith is not a man to mess around when he gets the hit as the Eagles go no huddle again. Oh, man. That was a pick and a pick 6 if Roquan could have come down with it. Instead, next play, 3rd down, downfield, Jalen Reagor tight roping and in for the touchdown. You drop the pick on one play, you give up the touchdown the very next play. Classic Madden. And also classic Texans, where we put Patrick Peterson at that safety spot, putting Monte Nicholson in the box to play linebacker. And I mean, Pat P just isn't built like that anymore. Let's just call it what it is as we go play action. Trying to set up a screen pass to Brevin Jordan, and that didn't really work out well at all. So now it's 3rd down and long. Definitely not a down and distance that our team is built to convert. And yeah, probably not the best play call either, so we'll just dump it down to Mostert and punt that ball away as Quez Watkins on the field, and Watkins able to get to the 31-yard line. So the Eagles very quickly trying to rebound from the pick 6 that they started the game off with as Jalen Reagor makes the catch in the middle of the field to the 40-yard line. The Eagles continue to go with the high-tempo attack as Lonnie Johnson completely misplays the ball right there. I don't know what Lonnie Johnson was trying to do, to be quite frank, as I know what Deshaun Watson's doing. He's just dropping dots left and right. RPO, Jalen Reagor for his 2nd touchdown on his 2nd drive in a row. So Reagor, who is, I believe, a superstar X-Factor at this point, playing like it for sure, as Deshaun Watson acting like that pick 6 never even happened. The man's dropping dimes, whether it's the our team or the other team. Now let's see if our offense can get into the flow of the game as Tremont Smith on the return, only getting to the 16-yard line. Put a man in motion. That is Chris Olave as we continue to stick with the offense that has been pretty much working for us the past couple of weeks. This is Josh Gordon, the flashback in motion, trying to get the first down. Couldn't quite bully his way in there. 3rd down and short. Sam Howell gonna drop back against the 3-man rush, and oh, Sam Howell missed them. That was Brevin Jordan. Probably would have been a catch if it was on target. Oh, but Sam Howell didn't really give him the chance. Offensive line didn't really give Sam Howell the chance as Miles Sanders getting a solid run on 1st down. And once again, the Eagles going no huddle. So there's a lot of no huddle early on in this game, and I should probably drop a quick disclaimer that this Eagles user was the Bills user from last season's Detroit, or last cycle, I should say, is Detroit Lions franchise, as we get the sack there with Drake Jackson. So the guy who was winning all the Super Bowl with the Bills, that, you know, interesting Madden player, we'll call it, he is using the Eagles here. So maybe it's not a complete surprise that he just constantly spamming to hurry up as he gets the touchdown to Quez Watkins. Deshaun Watson fits it in the tight window, and our secondary right now not really playing up to par what we need from one of the best passing attacks in the league. A play like that, Kyler Gordon, I mean, you got to do something for me. You can't miss the ball and then give up the touchdown. I need you to do something instead of absolutely nothing. But whether it's Kyler, it's Lonnie Johnson, it's Patrick Peterson, it's all the same. Oh, put that man on skates, Josh Gordon. He's still got something left in the tank as we put a man in motion. That's Gordon with the play fake. Sam Howell dropping and in trouble. And down we go. And just trying to roll out that pocket, trying to buy the maximum amount of time, but that's not really time that we can be afforded with this team as we hit Nico Collins. I actually hit the wrong button right there, and kind of got lucky that we even connected with Collins. Third down, Howell in trouble, and Fletcher Cox got a hold of him, and you're not getting out of Fletcher Cox's grasp. So that's going to be a coverage sack that we take right there, and a horrific punt, it looks like. Yeah, that was, once again, not really a great play call on third down there. That's the one thing about this playbook that we're running right now. It doesn't have a lot of traditional passing plays, as Watson just missed a wide-open Devontae Smith. That was super awkward as Watson on the move, able to bounce back and hit Quez Watkins. So, yeah, our traditional passing attack is not quite there in this playbook. So, if we get put at third down in long situations, there's really only so many ways for us to attack. We really need to be in third down in, 6, third down and 5 or shorter than that to really be able to capitalize as Quez Watkins on the move, and Watkins matches Jalen Reagor's touchdown count on the day so far, as Drake Jackson is done for the rest of the game. So Drake Jackson, for the second week in a row, gets a sack and then leaves the building. Remember, last week Drake Jackson got a sack for a safety on Trevor Lawrence and then was out for the rest of the game. Same thing happens here. That's going to be an end-of-game injury only, so we'll see Drake Jackson back next week, but it's kind of weird. The funny thing is, Drake Jackson has 99 injury rating, so I don't know why he keeps getting hurt like this. His stamina's fine. I don't know what it is. I mean, his stamina should be fine. He doesn't play more than half the game as we hit Chris Olave. Sam Howell with the fake. Going to go right side wide open. Christian Kirk making the reception here. We've quickly been blitzkrieged by the Philadelphia Eagles after that pick six by Justin Reed. 28 quick points on the board, all from Deshaun Watson. Touchdown passes. We are having our most productive offensive drive to date so far. Oh, Howell missing Gordon wide open, and it didn't matter if we hit him because Laramie Tunsil is going to get called for holding. So Eagles accept, back this up to the 44-yard line. Howell, next play, off the play fake, finding Raheem Mostert underneath. The carousel of running backs continue. Mostert getting some touches. Sam Howell under duress. The cornerback blitz gets in. Avonte Maddox with the sack. Now borderline field goal range. Third down and 21. Oh, that easily could have and probably should have been picked off as we put Kaimi Fairbairn on the field. That is off the upright and no good. That was from 61 yards away, and Fairbairn surprisingly actually had the leg for it. He's not really the most powerful kicker out there, but that was all his. Just missed up the accuracy by a skosh as Quez Watkins downfield, and Deshaun Watson already has 300 passing yards. We're not even at halftime yet. That's pretty troubling for our pass defense as Watson continues to spread the sugar. Now finding Devontae Smith, his first touchdown of the day, and Watson with a 5-piece as the Eagles missed the PAT. They are human after all, I suppose, but they are definitely pounding us into the dirt, which, to be honest, was not completely unexpected entering this game. Like I hinted in the opening, these are two teams that are going in completely different directions. Our Texans have no interest in winning ball games, even though we won last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was more of a petty thing than anything else. As Howell, wow, what a throw and what a catch. Christian Kirk from Sam Howell. That's a connection we'll love to use for years to come. As Howell looking for the shot downfield, but it's covered beautifully by the Philadelphia Eagles. So we'll just have to kill that play, move on, as Luke Matthews gets injured. It wouldn't be a Texans game without 5 Texans getting injured. So Luke Matthews adding his name to the resume as we go back to that Howell to Kirk connection. 3rd down and 4, minute 48 left in the first half. Howell going to Olave, and Avonte Maddox able to crash down quickly. So it's a catch, but not a first down. Luke Matthews, bruised shoulder. You can take a quarter off if you really need to. 4th down, we're going to go for it here. Empty set for Sam Howell, and drop back blitz is coming. Howell to Olave, who kind of pulls up on the route, and it's picked off by Joseph. You know, it looked like Olave would have been open on that zig route right there. I don't know. He kind of pulled up. I don't know if that was just miscommunication or what, but the rookie Olave definitely not on point with the rookie quarterback. So that's not something we can afford. That's something we can use for sure. An interception from Tremon Smith. And Smith on the run back. Got to beat Deshaun Watson. And Watson somehow keeps up with the 94 speed. Tremon Smith did not expect that. We have 40 seconds left to work with. Now 23 as we run it with Mostert inside. Might have had a touchdown there, but Fletcher Cox showing why he's a superstar X-Factor still at this age, making the tackle. 3rd down. We got a flag. We have an instant sack, and you would think with that quick a pressure, it was offsides. No, it was a holding penalty on the center, and we gave up, you know, unblocked pressure off the edge when we blocked, 6 guys. So, fantastic. Fantastic. We'll just go into halftime down by 24, maybe more if the Eagles can make something happen here. As Watson with the drop back, throws on the run. Oh, turn your head around, Owens. You might have had an interception if so, as Devontae Smith makes the catch right here. That's inconsequential because now the Eagles need an absolute miracle to score before the end of the first half. They'll drop back, hope for the best. They'll go down low to Miles Sanders, who actually has some space right here. And Miles Sanders just going to pad Deshaun Watson's stats as we go to the halftime locker room. No halftime shows for the rest of this season, but good news. I think I've been able to find some help to get the halftime shows back for next season. So for those who are a fan of the halftime shows, we'll be back for Season 3, hopefully, as Sam Howell is just going to throw that one away. As we start the second half here, our Houston Texans, we're going to really need to pull a rabbit out of the hat to try to win this game, to say the least. 3rd down, Howell under duress, and down we go. And, you know, this is just the kind of plays that we not only can't really run in this offense, but we can't run with this team. Like, long developing plays like that, we need to be able to either leave the pocket, which the Eagles are making it clear they're not going to try to let us leave the pocket, or just have a little bit of time as Simpic gets hurt right here. And we're just not being afforded that time with Sam Howell, right? Crossing route got open, I believe Nico Collins, and we just don't have that time, which, you know, leads me to think about stuff that we need to do in the offseason with this team. We need to do a lot with this team, and it's time to start really thinking about what we're going to do. We're going to have probably a top 10 draft pick, especially if we're going to lose this game, as Quez Watkins gets the touchdown, as once again our secondary just flopping like fish out there, not getting a hand in the ball. Great pass, but giving up that run afterwards, the run after the catch, not really necessary, as we go down by now 31 points. So, yeah, offensive line is definitely the #1 issue that we have to tack on, right? I mean, it's been a running joke, right? Whether it's Jason Peters or whomever else, whoever we put in, it just doesn't. We signed Eric Flowers off the street, he gives up sacks too. That's just, I don't even know what happened there. Miscommunication from the line. They sent 5 and unblocked. It was Mofe. 3rd down, we'll just max protect and actually get a little bit of time for Sam Howell. And Howell to Kirk works once again from our own end zone. Sam Howell brave with that throw. But on the next play, we try to go with the play fake, and Brandon Graham, who's been having quite the throwback performance, able to get the sack. 2nd down, Howell under pressure, gets it off. Christian Kirk making moves, and he's actually got the first down. What an effort from Christian Kirk, who's not giving up at all as we run the ball here with Mostert. And yeah, running the ball is definitely something we got to do better next season. Perhaps get a different running back, right? I don't know if Mostert's going to be the bell cow back next season. We could definitely use Mostert next year, as Christian Kirk with a nice spin move outside. He'll get the conversion on 3rd down for us. But yeah, I don't think Mostert's a #1 back, but he could definitely still be like a passing down back right there. So yeah, some of the stuff we got to figure out offensively, right? receivers, we have a solid 1-2 punch with Kirk and Olave, I feel like, and Brevin Jordan at tight end. And then number 3, we just got to find someone to put there instead of Nico Collins as we get the 3rd down and 17 conversion. It's Kirk again. Christian Kirk with 3 third down conversions on this drive as Raheem Mostert lets the ball bounce off of his head. Chris Olave on the jet sweep, tries to spin it inside, and at the end of the day, it's a gain of about 3 yards. As Howell with the drop back and not really given the time once again as Mofe gets his 3rd sack of the game. 4th and 15, late 3rd quarter. Yeah, sure, we'll go for it. What do we got to lose? Sam Howell with the bomb, and it's caught. That's Nico Collins for the touchdown. Collins with the jump ball, and for the first time in this series, Nico Collins caught a jump ball. Unbelievable. I never thought I'd see today. And what a 15-play drive that was. We kind of did the Eagles' job for them and just chew clock for like the whole 3rd quarter. But, hey, we got a touchdown drive. Congratulations, boys. And, you know, I saw Avonte Maddox back there, and I know he's all of like 5'9" or 5'10". I was like, Nico Collins, you got like almost a half a foot height advantage. If you can't make this catch, like, I don't know what to do with you. Like, I would delete you from the roster if I could. Like, delete you from the database. As Watson on 3rd down, gonna step up and run for the 1st. It is still a 3-possession game, but we can't get a stop. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? And it seems like we have no answers for what the Eagles are doing. They're just moving the ball downfield with ease, passing the ball. They haven't really even ran the ball in this game. Miles Sanders with 6 rushes, and I think that's all their rushing yards besides a Watson scramble. So, yeah, they've just been able to pass the ball whenever they want to. 3rd down, they will try to pass the ball here. 5 wide, and Rager wide open as we try to gamble a little bit on defense. Did not pay off. Just playing a little aggressive right now because, I mean, what else are we going to do? But yeah, I think a game like this definitely lets us know some of what we need to do to be in contention with a team like this that is a Super Bowl contender, right? So if we got to play a team that has offensive passing attack like this, who are still passing the ball up 24 points in the 4th quarter for a touchdown, let's just run up the score. Why not? But, you know, we have to have a better secondary than what we have right now. And our safeties are fine, right? Monte Nicholson, we just haven't actually played him at safety. If we do, then maybe that'll help a little bit. But it's our cornerbacks that's really the issue, and has really been an issue, I think, has really shown up in the past couple of weeks, where this trio of Kyler Gordon, Traymon Smith, and Patrick Peterson is just more bad than good, right? Kyler Gordon was a 6th-round draft pick. He really should not be starting this year. We just had no one at cornerback otherwise to start. So Kyler Gordon kind of got thrown into the fire. So we'll see if he could develop in his 2nd year. Traymon will might have to give him another year, but I mean, one of those guys might not be back on the team next year because we're gonna have a lot of cap space, a lot of moves to make. Obviously, Patrick Peterson won't be back, so there's avenues for us to make plays. As Christian Kirk once again on 3rd down, making a reception. It won't be for the 4th down or the 1st down, but on 4th and 6, at least it's manageable. As Sam Howell with the drop back and sacked again, just when the receiver I wanted was getting open, Brevin Jordan. It just seems like before those plays can develop, we're just giving up interior pressure like it's our job. So yeah, offensive line is definitely the #1 thing, right? We have a number of key guys, a number of blue-chip offensive linemen in Luke Matthews, Kenyon Green, and Laramie Tunsil. And especially with Green and Luke Matthews, they'll be in their 2nd seasons, and we could develop them. But for the other 2 spots, we definitely need to get better guys. Because this Jason Peters thing, my gosh, was that a flop of a decision or what to get the veteran Jason Peters? He's 40 years old, and he's playing like he's 50 years old. And then, you know, the other rotating spot of guard where Titus Howard has gotten injured like 3 different occasions with a torn labrum. He is currently out right now. As Howell with the step up in the throw. A flag on the play, unfortunately, is... yeah, it's going to be an illegal forward pass. I didn't think it was an illegal forward pass. I thought we were still had at least a part of the body behind the line, but I guess Madden disagreed as we just throw up the jump ball for Olave, and it's going to get picked off by Joseph, and that's going to do it for this game. So, yeah, we kind of just got ran on, just aired out in this game. Final score 17-56. The weird thing was, offensively, it's not like we really had a lot of turnovers or anything. We had 2 turnovers. One of them was on the 4th down to Olave when he kind of pulled up, and the other one was that play where we just threw up a jump ball at the end of the game. Otherwise, it was a pretty clean game. It's just, you know, it wasn't a clean game in the trenches, and that was our main issue. So, You know, it's stuff like this. It's these games at the end of the season that we can evaluate ourselves and be like, all right, this is what we can improve on as a team, and you know, what we could do scheme-wise. And this game was a good reality check, right? Like, we checked into this game. We're like, yeah, we'll give it a go to try to win the game. Like, it's not we're going to hop in here and play for the draft picks just like last week in the past couple of weeks. But yeah, it just did not go. It went real south real quick in this one. And you see some of the stats here. We also have the Week 18 game in this video, if you couldn't tell by the length of this video, 46 minutes. So we're going to be playing our regular season finale against the Tennessee Titans up next. This will be the second season in a row that we have a regular season finale against Tennessee. This time around, though, the game's actually not going to matter at all because for either team. Last season, it didn't matter for either team, but that was because the Titans had already clinched a playoff spot and we were out of the running. This year we're out of the running again, but the Titans are actually also out of the playoff picture. They had a not so great season. They're 8-8. 8-8 entering Week 17. We're 6-10 now after this loss. So neither of us really have anything to play for here. So should be another fun game against the Titans in this regular season finale. As thankfully we did not lose morale for losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, because that would have been a real kick in the groin right there. Speaking of groin, Paul Groin on Simpic. He's out for the rest of the year. He'll join Haskell Garrett and Titus Howard. Apparently we didn't even play with Jason Peters that game. I didn't even realize Jason Peters got injured in practice. I'm pretty sure I had practiced the backups, and even though Jason Peters was a starter, he still got hurt, which is nice. What is actually nice, non-sarcasm, is that we got another one of these. Remember the offensive lineman development story that we got in Week 9 against the New York Giants? We got it again in Week 18 from that whole Dev Gen lottery thing that I explained to you guys in that Week 9 video. So we actually have another chance at an offensive lineman dev. We got Luke Matthews from star to superstar last time out. Let's try it again against Tennessee. We are underway with the regular season finale in the 2022 season here for our Houston Texans. And well, this is going to be a tougher opponent to try to get those 5 touchdowns. It's the same goal as last time, 3 passing and 2 rushing. We don't have to win the game, as Derrick Henry with a breakaway run. Henry with Monte Nicholson to be. Oh, he just stretched a man off and scored the touchdown. Derrick Henry making it look like child's play out there. And, well, that's not the worst thing in the world, because, as I was alluding to, we don't have to win the game to get the dev story. We just have to get the touchdowns. So if we get into a high-paced game where both teams are scoring, then that works out for us. We just have to be one of the teams that scores, right? The Tennessee Titans getting a quick touchdown with Derrick Henry, cool. But as you guys may remember from that game against the New York Giants, what did we do? We did a lot of no huddle. I don't know how I didn't see Brevin Jordan spotting up there, but we throw the ball away for intentional grounding, so now it's 3rd down and 18. So yeah, expect a lot of up-tempo offense from our Texans this game, just to speed the pace as we go downfield for Jalen Red. And that's not going to be intercepted. Good job by Jalen Red to knock it out of Byard at the last minute. Jalen Red was silent in the last game. He did start, but well, yeah, Jalen Red didn't. No one really got involved that much besides Christian Kirk in that last game, as the blitz affecting Dwayne Haskins on the pass right there, and Haskins on the next play is intercepted. Jonathan Owens, who is about what, I guess 67 overall free safety, maybe even lower than that, in coverage, gets the interception. Sure, why not? So yeah, we will take that. Why not? So, yeah, this regular season finale, we're just out here to get points and get the dev as we go downfield for Kirk against the rookie Josh Jobe. And no one gets the football, so we lift the play another down on 2nd and 10, finding Brevin Jordan outside. Jordan jumping and brought down by Malik Hooker at the 31-yard line. That was Ryan Tannehill in the game that threw that pass. That's interesting. I might have accidentally subbed in Tannehill for a play as Raheem Mostert getting the run. 2nd down, Mostert back at it, and Mostert taking the shot but getting the 1st down. Back to Sam Howell, dropping back, going for Kirk. Tried to hit him on the double move, but Trey Flowers was not fooled. 2nd down, that's Taysom Hill in the game, and Taysom Hill to Jalen Samuels works as well as you'd expect it, I suppose, as Tannehill, he's down. D Ford with the quick pressure for the sack as we go for the fake field goal. The flip to Kaimi Fairbairn, trying to hit Brevin Jordan, and it's incomplete. I think our fake field goal magic has run out. We ran it once against the Pittsburgh Steelers and it worked, but the last 2 times we ran it, no dice. And, I mean, in this kind of game, we literally need touchdowns. Field goals do nothing for us as we get the interception with Patrick Peterson. Thank you very much. No red zone points for the Tennessee Titans. But, yeah, there's literally no point in us kicking a field goal. So I was like, you know what? We're going to fake. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, we either get 7 points or we get 0. Fine by me as Kevin Byard this time gets the interception. That was an absolute force of a pass as Derrick Henry is looking to roll. He's looking to throw the ball. And he floats it to A.J. Green. Oh, man. The Tennessee Titans, they're also setting the tempo in this game. With a play like that, you know the Tennessee Titans are not here playing like it's the Super Bowl, basically. It's another Week 18 game against Tennessee with nothing on the line. That's what we're doing right now. We're just having fun and blitzing the heck out of Dwayne Haskins right now. 3rd down and 18, and Haskins, well protected. Our 5-man rush, not even looking at him right there, not even getting him to like double take. And at the end of the day, they check it down, and the Titans actually kick the field goal here, up and good. So that's a quick 10-0 lead for the Titans. We don't have any points on the board just yet, so that's a little bit troubling. I mean, if we don't get this offensive lineman dev story, then, you know, that means we're going to lose the game. And if we lose the game, that helps our draft picks. So, I mean, it's a win-win. In essence, wow! That was Christian Kirk on the reception, and Sam Howell making plays out here. Sam Howell with a little bit of a shaky start so far, just gets the screen pass off to Josh Gordon, but now the flashback has some space and nearly gets a 1st down out of that screen pass as Howell, no huddle, back with the ball, looking downfield, it's not there, 3-man rush, giving us the time, flashbacks to the Jaguars game, and we just throw it away right there. Nothing really happening, so we'll just reset the play. 3rd down and 2, run it with Mostert, and Raheem Mostert gets the 1st down, jumps around to the 27-yard line. We go no huddle yet again, trying to get in as many plays as possible as Farley gets the hit in on Jalen Redd, who still makes the catch. 2nd down, Howell to Kirk, and Christian Kirk continues to be quite the reliable target for us, as he always is. As we put as Kirk in motion, he'll get the ball on the sweep. Oh! Try to cut it in, but Kevin Byard nearly cut his head off as Jason Peters gets injured. This is probably going to be a farewell game for Jason Peters. Surely he retires after this one. Jason Peters might retire. Patrick Peterson's a low risk to retire. And Calais Campbell is probably a risk to retire as well. As we go outside to Christian Kirk, who's been uber busy on this drive. He gets the conversion as Luke Matthews gets injured for the 2nd game in a row. As we go with Sam Howell keeping the ball. And Howell, he fights and he scores. Sam Howell finding the end zone himself. Chalk it up. Rushing touchdown number 1 out of 2 that we need. We got a long ways to go, but that was, oh, that opened the door for us to have a chance. It was an 11-play drive that took 3 minutes and 45 seconds, which is why we're running this quick offense here, because, you know, even that will give us the time to go on 11-play drives and be like, all right, we're still early in the 2nd quarter as Haskins, oh, awkward delivery there. I might have got swatted either way. Incomplete as Henry gets the carry. That was the first carry by Derrick Henry since that touchdown run to start the game off. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Clean pocket. Oh, he missed him. And he finds Tremont Smith instead. Tremont with an interception for the 2nd game in a row. And, yeah, that was a straight-up miss by Haskins. He had Will Dissly wide open as Jeffrey Simmons, the defensive tackle, gets injured in. We will see what that injury status is. Blitz gets in, but not before Howell locates one more time. Christian Kirk trying to do a little journal out there to the 23-yard line. It looks like Jeffrey Simmons should be okay, so Simmons will be all right. Luke Matthews will be all right, and Christian Kirk is more than okay as he finds the end zone. Sam Howell connecting with Christian Kirk yet again, and that is passing touchdown number 1. And all of a sudden, we're back on script. This is more than perfect. If we can get 3 of the 5 touchdowns before we go into the halftime locker room, then we are ahead of schedule. As Derrick Henry nearly took home another home run ball. That was dangerous. As Haskins hit it, he throws. We're blitzing like crazy right now, and it's making Haskins uncomfortable right now. The Tennessee Titans, part of the reason why they are not going to be making the playoffs this season as opposed to last season is quarterback play. Ryan Tannehill was let go by Tennessee, obviously a member of our Texans right now, and the Titans never really replaced Tannehill. They have the likes of Tannehill and Jalen Hurts, and neither of them have really been too efficient. As second down, Haskins trying to make us eat our words out there, finding the rookie Smith. A beautiful touch pass to get the first down. Oh, that was not caught. That was Derrick Henry. Tight window, incomplete. Second down, Haskins with the drop back. Hit as he throws one more time, but this time he actually is able to put it in the hands of A.J. Brown. Great adjustment by A.J. Brown. It wasn't a first down. On third down and 1, Will Dissly gets the conversion, picking on Samson Ebukam in coverage. And Samson Ebukam is actually an interesting pickup by our Houston Texans as Grugier Hill gets injured. The Pittsburgh Steelers cut Ebukam towards the end of this season. I was either week 16 or week 17. They cut Ebukam, and we picked up Samson Ebukam because why not? We can use, I mean, any extra bodies the way our injury luck goes. I think we should be okay with Grugier Hill. Not okay on that play is Dwayne Haskins with another tight window throw. That was third down and about 18, and he got the touchdown to A.J. Brown. So, yeah, Samson Ebukam, not only did we sign him out of free agency, we're actually going to re-sign Samson Ebukam to a multi-year deal to be a player on our team, whether it's a starter or a backup, simply because I feel like a guy like Ebukam, he's pretty athletic. I don't think we're going to get any better options in free agency. So I don't mind taking a flyer on a guy like Samson Ebukam. He wants about $5 million per year. We are going to have over $120 million in cap space going into the offseason. After the rookie reserve gets taken out, still over $100 million. So we can afford to take a flyer on Samson Ebukam as that pass gets swatted and incomplete. Third down and long for Sam Howell against the 4-man rush. And look at that. You have absolutely no chance with this offensive line. Blink and the pressure is there. Someone sheds a double team, someone breaks off the edge. It's an absolute joke as we're going to go no huddle on 4th down and 18. Yeah, sure, why not? We're going to get the snap up before the 2-minute warning. Yes, we will. Here we go. 4th down and a mile. And Sam Howell misses the throw under pressure, even though we just got the ball. Shot out Oline, inaccurate, and I mean, even if that ball was on target, we would have had to make a man miss to get the first down. Would have been asking a lot. So, yeah, that's a little story on Samson Ebukam. Downfield for A.J. Brown. Intercepted. Justin Reed getting the pick. And Reed with the spin move. Justin Reed has been good for a pick every game in the back half of this 2022 season as we go downfield for Mostert and give it away right back. I just try to take a shot downfield for Raheem Mostert, see what that 96 speed was doing. Oh, that should have been back-to-back-to-back interceptions, but Roquan couldn't quite corral the football. But, oh, man, we dropped that one as well. Patrick Peterson. Oh, I can't wait until Patrick Peterson is off this team after that play. Holy cow. Third down. That's beautiful. Isaiah McKenzie, middle of the field. Haskins with the patience, with the delivery. Tennessee with a 3-point lead on the move. 43 seconds left in the half. Smith, who has a touchdown in this game, trying to make it number 2. He spins and bounces at the 11-yard line. Timeout number 1 of the half for the Tennessee Titans as Dwayne Haskins drop back wide open in the flats. It's Smith again. He gets out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Haskins drop back one more time. Oh, we tested Roquan again. Roquan's got to pick one of those off for us as Roquan makes the play on third down on James Conner. And that might force a field goal attempt here. Yes, it will. The Tennessee Titans lining up with Matt Prater up and good. So a solid goal line stand by our Houston Texans with 23 seconds left in the half. Obviously, it's touchdown or bust for us, so we'll just take a few shots downfield. Oh, that was supposed to be a halfback pass, but Josh Gordon couldn't make the catch before someone blew him up in the backfield. You can see from the play art, that was supposed to be a halfback pass. As second down and 16, Ryan Tannehill is back in the game. I don't know why I keep on accidentally subbing in Tannehill, but it works out here as Brevin Jordan gets out of bounds at the 50-yard line. We preserved that final timeout. 6 seconds left. Howell back in the game. Downfield for Gordon. And it goes incomplete. Might as well take that shot, right? That's our best chance of going downfield. One last play. It's a Hail Mary. Howell gets hit as he throws. And it's going to go incomplete. And that's the way the first half ends. Try to throw it there for Nico Collins. And at the very least, it could have hit Nico Collins' hands. He would drop it like we know Nico Collins does. And then, you know, we would try to get the ricochet. But I don't really know how, but Nico Collins didn't even get a hand on that ball. So shout out Nico Collins for being completely worthless once again. As start the third quarter, we're going for Olave in double coverage. That was absolutely ill-advised, and just not really the chance we need to take in this game. I mean, yeah, we need to take chances, but double coverage to Olave is not it, as Calais Campbell quietly putting together quite the game, as that's a downfield throw intercepted by Patrick Peterson. Some veterans in perhaps their last career NFL games trying to show out. Pat P with the interception, and Campbell probably with the best game he's had as a Houston Texan. And it's going to be in his last game as a Houston Texan, as Raheem Mostert gets the carry. So thankfully we were able to get the ball right back here. We're not on pace to get the dev game, but we could change it on this drive. Maybe not, as we throw the ball away. 4th down and 8. No, we're not going to punt the ball. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Put the offense back in the field. Here's Sam Howell. Good pocket. And a great pass. And Brevin Jordan hauls it in. Brevin Jordan doing his thing. And these few catches should put Brevin Jordan over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. So Brevin Jordan, in his second season, is definitely showing out, as Raheem Mostert out the backfield finds the end zone. That is touchdown number 2 on the day. So we need one more rushing touchdown and one more passing touchdown, and we have 17 minutes of regulation to make it happen as we regain the lead. Jeffrey Simmons injured once again for the Tennessee Titans, and we'll see what the injury status is there, because if Jeffrey Simmons is hurt, that might allow us to maybe run the ball better. I don't know if it's possible for us to do that. I don't know it's possible for Calais Campbell to play any better than he is right now. What a tackle in the backfield. 3rd down and 12. Haskins popped Drake Jackson off the edge. What a rookie season Drake Jackson has put together. The 8th overall pick of this year's draft. Remember, that was a draft pick we got from the Philadelphia Eagles. That and the Kenyon Green pick, those are from that Eagles Deshaun Watson trade. And both of those two are looking like cornerstone pieces. Especially Drake. I think that puts him at double-digit sacks for the year. And considering Drake's been in and out of the lineup, like a lot of guys, we'll take that. And there's a number of guys from this year's draft, right? Luke Matthews, Chris Olave, Haskell Garrett when he's healthy. You know, Simpic, I don't know if he's going to be a starter for us, but he's a guy that we could keep in the rotation. There's a number of guys that we got from this year's draft that, you know, really make you smile. And what's really making us smile right now is this drive we're putting together. And Raheem Mostert trying to find the end zone 5 yards away. 2nd down and goal. This is Taysom Hill in the game. Gets away from D Ford and finds C.J. Uzomah in the back of the end zone. It doesn't matter who throws the touchdown. 3 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. Just like it doesn't matter who rushes for the touchdown. Sam Howell rushed for a touchdown in this game. Taysom Hill throws for a touchdown. But at the end of the day, that's 2 passing touchdowns. Actually, no, it's 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. So we actually are done with passing touchdowns. We just need to get 1 more rushing touchdown in this game. And we're actually on pace to win this game as well. On this side, as Derrick Henry gets the run. And Derrick Henry definitely has not been as busy in this game as he would be if this game really mattered for the Tennessee Titans. 3rd down, though. They'll go to Derrick Henry at the backfield, and he'll get the reception. So maybe now that the Texans are trailing, they're going to dial up the Kings' number a little bit. That could have easily been a touchdown by Haskins with another errant throw. So the Tennessee Titans are proving why they probably need to get a new quarterback next season. But every time I say that, Haskins always delivers with a couple of absolute beautiful throws, including that easy pitch and catch to Will Dissly for the touchdown. So the Titans are a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Late 3rd quarter, they'll go RPO, and Smith gets the 2-point conversion as Patrick Peterson. Looked like he could have made a play, except Patrick Peterson was not smart enough to make that play, I guess. Once again, even though we got an interception in this game, I cannot wait until Patrick Peterson is not a part of this team. So we got a little over a minute to put up 1 more score, to put up 1 rushing touchdown. So we're still going to go up-tempo, right? We still want to do this as soon as possible if we can, as Sam Howell trying to get Mostert, but Mostert got absolutely stuck amongst the trees trying to get out the backfield. So it goes incomplete on 2nd down. Howell improvising. Wow, Sam Howell to Brevin Jordan again. That duo doing wonders as Josh Gordon getting the awkward pass, brought down, had some space to run, gets a gain of 6. We go no huddle, and Sam Howell back to Josh Gordon inside. We ran no huddle, and the Titans kind of ran a similar defense where they left Josh Gordon open. Sure, why not? We'll take that as Howell under duress And down we go. Jeffrey Simmons back in the game, getting the sack. This time Howell has the time and nearly intercepted by a defensive lineman that dropped into coverage. Impressive. 3rd down and 19. Howell outside for Christian Kirk. Not going to be the first down, but obviously 4th down here. We're not going to kick the field goal and go for the lead. We need the rushing touchdown. As Taysom Hill in the game, and Hill with the pressure gets it off and finds Brevin Jordan for the first down. What a throw under duress by Taysom Hill, who has checked back into this game, handing off to Josh Gordon. We need that rushing touchdown. 2 yards away, no huddle for the 2nd play in a row. Taysom Hill still the quarterback with the drop back and throwing it away. I wanted to run with Taysom Hill there, but he put out contain. So now we come out in goal line on 3rd down, and Raheem Mostert has it. He got the touchdown, and that is the dev story complete for the offensive lineman. But which offensive lineman as we go up by 7 points once again? That is not a question we have to answer. So the offensive lineman that I would like to upgrade is Laramie Tunsil. It's just if Laramie Tunsil did not give up a sack. Remember the fine print. The offensive lineman cannot give up a sack in order to be eligible for the dev. And they also have to play in the game. So I don't know if Laramie Tunsil was given. I don't think he has. He didn't up to the point where I paused the game and checked during the 3rd quarter. So if Laramie Tunsil is still, providing a clean slate, then we will upgrade Tunsil as we get the swat from Roquan. Roquan plays such amazing pass coverage, but if he could pick those passes off, oh my, we would be so much better as Kyler Gordon can't keep up with Derrick Henry, giving up the first down. Next play, Haskins popped, but is able to locate Will Dissly way downfield as we have an injury on the field to Calais Campbell. As that's going to be a quick throw to Smith. Ebiacom lighting his night up. No huddle by the Titans, down by 7, 4:50 remaining in regulation. Henry rolling in for 6 as Campbell, get back in there, man. It's going to be your final NFL game. Get back in there. As the Titans lining up for the PAT, Matthew Prater, good as gold, and we are all knotted up at 35 apiece. Now, here's the situation. We have the offensive lineman dev story in check. What we don't want to do is have Laramie Tunsil especially give up a sack as we get the spin move off with Christian Kirk. Also, do we want to win the game? That's a question we have to ask ourselves. As Sam Howell on the move, looking for the first down. Spin move and lost the ball. Sam Howell absolutely smoked. And that's a fumble recovery by the Titans as Jalen Hurts checks into the game. And Hurts is making moves. Jalen Hurts rumbling and still going. Might have had the touchdown if he realized he broke the tackle. But nonetheless, what a play to the 12-yard line. James Conner checking in. And James Conner down at the 8. 2:40 remaining in regulation. Haskins with the drop back in the corner. That is a dime to Isaiah McKenzie. That is as good as it gets. And the PAT, good by Prater once again to score 35-42 in favor of the home team here at Nissan Stadium. Jalen Red on the return. And this is not looking promising, but Red bouncing outside. A little bit too much outside. Not enough change of direction from the speedy Jalen Red. As we are going to go to the 2-minute warning. Not even going to get that snap off. We need to go 91 yards. And we want to have a chance at either tying the game or taking the lead on this drive. As that's not going to help. Jet sweep wrapped up. I believe that was Simmons inside. 3rd down and 13. Obvious 4-down territory at this point. If we want to have a chance in this ball game, we go no huddle after the sweep. Taking a little bit of time. Now where's Howell with the drop back. Got to let it loose. And he does, finding Raheem Mostert. That's a conversion and a gain of about 20 yards. We go no huddle, and we actually spiked the ball to preserve our timeouts. Quick spike right there. 2nd down is obviously still 4-down territory as Howell dropping back yet again with time outside. Brevin Jordan gets out of bounds. 67 seconds left in regulation. 3rd down and 5 after that play. In the flats, Gordon with the conversion and stops the clock. Minute 12 remaining. We still have all 3 of our timeouts. The drop back again. Out the doubles look from Sam Howell. That's an open man. That's Raheem Mostert. And Mostert with the reception and gets out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That will not be a charge timeout since we stopped the clock, but our right tackle Luke Matthews injured again. Here's Sam Howell dropping back one more time and open. Jalen Red on the reception, spinning and down by Jayon Brown. 18 yards away now. Get back in there, Luke Matthews. Time is ticking, but we're still not in that much of a hurry. We're managing this beautifully. And now we're actually letting a little bit of clock run right now as we drop back with Howell. Outside, Red on the reception, stops the clock at the 10-yard line. Second down. It's a read option. Sam Howell lost it again. And the Titans pick up the second fumble recovery on the second drive in a row. And Derrick Henry out the Wildcat. Wow, a brave tackle by Monte Nicholson. We call our first of 3 timeouts. This game is not over just yet. We still have all of our timeouts. Henry up the middle. We make the tackle in the open field. Gonna call our second timeout. Try to get the stop here on 3rd down and 5. Haskins in the ball game and dropping back the pass. Here's Trey Jackson. He's got him in his reps. And our final timeout call with 11 seconds left. From their own end zone, Titans have to punt this ball. And Brett Kern gets it off. We definitely sold out for the block right there. Couldn't quite get it. Instead, 6 seconds left. No timeouts. Potential Hail Mary situation. Howell picked off by Byard. As we have a bit of a miscommunication, that's the way the game in this season is going to end, in the hands of Kevin Byard. And our Houston Texans ultimately cough it up. We lose the game. Wink, wink. And we drop to a 6-11 record. I mean, hey, we had our chances to win that game, but if we're going to lose, and if Sam Howell's going to fumble the ball, hey, that's a better draft pick for us. We'll take it. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I wasn't trying to lose the game. It's just I also wasn't sliding with Sam Howell on that QB wrap. And, you know, the fumble was a little bit unfortunate on that last drive. But, I mean, I was trying to at least force overtime. I wanted to at least make it a fun game. I wanted to have some fun in OT. But, yeah, we just ended up fumbling the ball. I thought we could get him on that read option. Didn't quite. But we came in here and we got a double win. Not only did we get the dev, we got the loss in the game. That's going to give us a better draft pick. And if you want to count another one, we played well in this game, right? We played well. We played a little bit of a different defense. We had Mike Tomlin drop a little bit of a different defensive game plan and kind of worked against an opponent that might have also been free balling with us. But as you can see here, no sacks given up by Laramie Tunsil. That means we're actually going to be able to move Laramie Tunsil from star to superstar. So that's going to do it for this video and this season for our Houston Texans. We have a big offseason coming up. Season 1, that was a light offseason. We didn't have much cap space, a lot of moves to make. Next offseason, we got picks to trade. We got cap space. We got a lot of plans in the works. All right, we're gonna make fireworks go off in the offseason. I can promise you that. All right, because we can't stay stable once again with these Texans. So I'll catch you guys next time. Next time I see you guys, we're going to do a little offseason recap with these Houston Texans. And I'm just telling you, be prepared for major moves. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.